Like I said, if you were just now joining us, our crew is on the scene of Meadowbrook Drive, where we've had some breaking news that we've actually been following since about 5:50. So right before our 6 o'clock newscast, we had heard about a shooting. We have later found out from officials. We actually just spoke to one not long ago. If you missed that, a few quick notes that we actually learned that is our latest update so far. We're going to continue to bring you those updates as soon as we find out about them. Is that 4 people were shot, 1 was killed, 2 were shot over at that AutoZone store, 2 were shot somewhere else. A car was also shot at. There are suspects that are in custody. They're still actively looking for suspects. As far as we heard just a few moments ago is what we were told, that they are actively looking for those suspects with a drone up in the sky. Now, we actually just pulled up this map for you to take a look at the traffic and just how heavy that traffic is. You see those, those red lines that are being expanded, all down, Dean's Bridge over by Meadowbrook Drive. That whole area is being blocked off. So just keep that in mind as your night kind of continues. If you're traveling, you expect some heavier traffic as people all reroute to go somewhere else. Maybe if this is a road you would typically travel down, keep that in mind that you will be rerouted. We were actually seeing from our crew and hearing from them as well that cars were being turned around. They do have police cars blocking off the road and having people go a different route if you're trying to go down Meadowbrook Drive. They said it's closed to the public. So you can see a lot of those red lines just kind of blocking off that scene. But again, it seems like we still have some officials. Again, the mayor is out there speaking with them. It is unclear to us yet why he is there and what he's correlated to, maybe the scene that is going on, or if he's just speaking with officials about what is happening. So we will work to keep you updated on what is going on with that and maybe why he is at the scene. And so we've just continued. I haven't seen actually in the past few moments, we have not seen a lot of the law enforcement lighten up out here. We've had at least over 10, if not more than that, law enforcement vehicles that are out in this area flashing lights, keeping people away from this area. This is something we've been following since right before the 6 o'clock show, and the scene is still very, very active. You can see, like I said, a lot of those flashing lights, that fire truck out there. If you're just now joining us or wanting to know our latest updates, we are keeping you as updated as we can with what is going on, and it is the fact that there has been, on this scene, 4 people have been shot, 1 was killed. And it looks like we actually are seeing some movement here from some vehicles. Now, we do know that they are actively looking for suspects. They do have some suspects in custody. Not sure where that law enforcement vehicle, where that cop car was going. But they did say earlier that somebody had escaped on foot. Unsure if that was the person they caught earlier or not when they said they had somebody in custody, or if that's who they are still looking for. They did say that they do have a drone up in the sky that is actively looking for those other suspects too. So they're, actively working on what is going on. Actually, have seen more of their lights turn on, more flashing lights, as we've continued to kind of keep you all updated with what is going on here.